Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever part of the world you're watching from. Welcome to an amazing episode of the weekly Top 5 series. Yes, this is the Durani University host. If this is your first time of joining in, don't forget to like, share, subscribe to the YouTube channel. Most importantly, turn on notification updates so you don't miss out on any of the episodes. So you don't miss out on any of the amazing episodes coming your way. Today, I have a super talented personality in the building. He has bagged a lot of recommendation to himself. Don't worry, I'll introduce him right after. Welcome back to the show. Yeah, like I said, this is the weekly Top 5 series. Don't forget to like, share, and also drop your comments. This assures us that you're the right path to updating your playlist every week. If you have your favorite celebrity you want to see on set, drop your comments and we'll definitely look into them. Maybe in the forthcoming episodes, you might just see them as our guest. Today, we have a real estate mogul, a businessman. He's an artist. A lot of people don't know that side about him. And most importantly, he's a philanthropist. No other person than Izuka Ezife, aka Tompolo. I must greet you.
Good evening.
I'm so excited to have you.
You're welcome.
Is it Izuka Ezife, or did I get it correctly?
That's an abbreviation of my name.
Oh,
my names are Mr. Izuka. That is Izofuneka Ezebuife.
wow.
So when you say Ezefe, that means you abbreviated it and all that. Yeah.
That's really, really interesting. Yeah. Today, the viewers will be getting to know your top 5 songs of the week. But before that, let's get to know some of the striking questions a lot of people are asking. A lot of people know you as TOMPOLO, but not many know the business side of you. What's the story behind your journey into lactives?
Thank you very much, Mr. Randy. First of all, I must not fail to appreciate you.
Salute.
You are doing perfectly well, for yourself and for the community entirely. My journey into land business, I would say it's what I never dreamed of. And God has his own way of doing things. It all started some years ago. The country, if you don't change yourself, the country will change.
How to tell you.
And then I was into music, like live band, high life. I see. But at the long run, somebody called me and asked of land and all that. From there, I got high land, a woman. From there, things just began to flow. I believe that's what brought me here today. In summary, the grace that brought me here today.
Yes, that's quite almost from just sales. So
yeah.
Okay, this is Tompolo, aka Tompi Izuka Ezife. That's his Instagram handle. That's his phone number. He's a realtor. He's a business mogul, a real estate mogul. If you're looking for legit lands, hit him up directly on those numbers on your screen. Okay, let's move down to some questions.
All right.
Some real estate in Ibuzo is a battlefield. Some say real estate in Ibuzo is a battlefield. Land disputes, double sales, and even violence. How have you managed to navigate these challenges?
It has not been an easy task. In this business, we experienced a lot of things, which I don't think I can even start counting them. But let me pick some of them. Like the business in general and fracas or issues, they must not leave themselves. That is to say, when you want to go into real estate business,
Yes.
you must be strong on your own.
You must be ready.
Yes. And you must always activate your number 6. Like you said, there are many issues that you can see in the bush. But the question is, what is your strategy of handling that issue? That's the most important thing. Okay, let me just explain something to you briefly. There's a scenario that happened in my company at about last 3 weeks. I bought a land. After some while, some other group of people came. Well, like that I bought from the wrong person. But I had no option because I thought about it. If I should follow it with violence, things might go more worse. I needed to pay the both parties. I paid the both parties for a particular land. I'm not doing it because the money is there. I'm doing it for my business to have a soft landing. That is why if I come across some of my colleagues that feels or think that violence is the best or is the key to this business, I prove them wrong. The key to this business is roundtable and always do what is right. Yes. So when you see people doing the way they like and all that, or let me just come into the land grabbing of a thing, because it's now a universal issue. Yes. And that is why if you see many of us, some live the life of fear, which I believe it's very, very, very bad for their health. This money, everybody needs it, but you must do the right thing. If you fail to do the right thing, that means you are planned to fail. So when you see somebody today, maybe because the family members are weak today, are you ever thinking that here comes a time when the boy, a little boy of today, will grow into a man, and that fight, you feel you conquered that year, you will now see somebody that will stand before you and tell you that this is the time to fight.
To your face.
To your face. Wow. So the best thing is just to pipe low, make peace.
Yes.
So that you can move on.
And have a clean slate.
That's it.
Okay, what would you say rather to people who believe land agents in Igbuzo are more like land grabbers than doing business? Like, well, a lot of people now, and you tell them that your agents are into land, they just feel like, more. They are a land grabber. So what's your take on that?
Yes, thank you. My take on this would be, we have a lot of developers in Igbuzo, even in and out of Igbuzo. You will be the one to choose the kind of business you want to do.
Exactly.
Yes. When you are this person that feels like you see an empty land, you go into it because you have talks, you have money, or whatsoever, to conquer the biological owner of that very property. I believe such person don't last in this business. And I must not feel to a kind of compliment our honorable chairman, North Local Government, in person of Honorable Innocent Isonwezie, because he foreseed all these things.
Yeah.
He foreseed all these things, so he swept into action immediately. I can remember he called a series of meetings warning every developer to resist from the bad side of this very business. Yes, of this very business. And also that very time, there is a company called P1. I don't know, you must have heard of it. Yes, P1 is, if not the number one real estate dealers.
They are on a heavy competition,
I must tell you. And when you come to Igbuzo, the business in Igbuzo, when it comes to real estate, you must not, or you can't put P1 aside. Yes. Put me anywhere. You can't put P1 aside. Be you a developer in Igbuzo or outside Igbuzo, check it very well. There is this particular step that you matched, and that step belongs to P1. And P1 in general, I've always lectured everybody, all the developers, all the agents, please do not grab people's land and sell to us. Yes. I give them kudos for that. And when they want to buy from you, they will make sure they find out the truth. They find out every history behind that very property before going into it. So I believe with the power of our local government chairman and the power of the professionals in P1 real estate business, I believe they can manage the scenario. Yes, so that is it.
That's quite intellectual. Okay, your name TOMPOLO carries weight. Some link it to Niger Delta militancy, while others see it as a symbol of power. What's the true story behind the name TOMPOLO?
All right.
Like no one has ever asked you that.
No. I don't think so. That name just came on its own. And before then, the TOMPOLO you and I know, that's our guy the other way. I love him so much. Yes.
Shout out.
I love him so much. I follow him. I learn from the things he does. I'm not saying he does not have some mistake. He does. Everybody has his own shortcoming. But I'm just okay with the guy. And as God may have it, this was what I was doing within myself. There was a day I went to Ezuku and something happened there. His Royal Highness Celestine Ikwele Ibusowota was around there. The way I handled the matter and all that, he then say, "Dianye, you may not at TOMPOLO." Right from that day, it chanced my name. Yes, that's I've come across some persons that will be hearing the name and maybe they've not met with me, and when they will meet with me, they will be disappointed. Like, oh, I'm expecting to see Almighty TOMPOLO and all that, you know. Yes, and all that. So I tell them that the day you begin to see me with thugs, with boys, with all kind of things around me, suspect me. My business is not clear.
Okay. Does the name sometimes put you in difficult situation, given its reputation? Do you meet some kind of people and like TOMPOLO and they already has a bad narrative about you and like, for this guy to be answering TOMPOLO? Does it in any way sometimes put you in a bad position?
Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Severally.
So how do you go through it?
It's a game of I do the little I can and leave the rest for God. So the name, I don't think the name has anything to do against me. No. Since I love the person that bears the name, and accidentally my father Ikwele said that in that very day. That was how it started. So the name, you might hear it, you expect to see this rugged person, this violent somebody, but at the long run, I believe you will be surprised at what you see at the end.
That's right.
Yes.
Directly from TOMPOLO himself. That's his number out the screen. Don't forget to reach out to him if you have anything. I think conclusively Delta State is the trusted person. Now, okay, let's ask. A lot of fans out there. I did a video last time, and a lot of fans out there may ask, are you married? Are you single? Are you taking? So I want you to clear it on the show now.
Hey, Mr. Randy, thank you. I'm a married man.
Wow.
Yes, I'm legally married. As a matter of fact, my marriage should be 11 years in some few months' time. Yes, and I'm a father of 3. So I believe that's all about my marital
What's that?
Her name is Mrs. Mary Ezefe.
Wow, shout out to Mary Ezefe. Okay, that clears the air. So on the number 5 spot for the week, let's move down now to your best.
Okay.
What is the song you're fixing in on the number 5 spot?
Yes, I must not have to promote my own. OGB, Ogbogo Kunji.
Wow.
Yes. Yeah.
What's the name of the song?
Onyemaliwane.
Onyemaliwane.
Yes.
What was it trying to say? What was it?
It's just all about encouraging us to be in synergy with our relatives, like your brother, showing love and all that. So it's just a word of wisdom. It's a message.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a message.
Okay. What's the name again? Tell me.
Onyemaliwane
Has been locked in on P's number 5 spot for the week. Let's check out what we got to. Well, it's Tom P's playlist. So whatever song he chooses goes.
Yeah.
So I believe you have to digest that song. However you want to do it, that's the name I want about Ubobo. Okay, we are really excited to have you on the show. You're welcome. There has been a lot of questions trending that people really want to ask. So the people of Ibizo, they are following me on my YouTube. So they were like, try and ask Tom P this particular question.
Okay.
Land grabbing is a hot topic, with claims of powerful individuals seizing land forcefully. Are these allegations real? And do you know any big names involved?
Yes. The information, I would say partially, was existing.
Okay.
But like I said earlier before now, some few months back, our chairman took this particular section upon himself.
Yeah.
In short, he enters the bush in person. So the matter was at the point of like taking over the whole Ibuzo or the whole local government entirely. But he came into it and immediately he put a stop to it. So if there is anybody that is saying that, that means the person is judging Ibuzo based on then. Yes, based on then. And you know, a negligence at times make things go too wrong. So from my own experience, I believe the reason why our chairman, Honorable Innocent Iseweze, went into action immediately is because before it will get out of hand, let him try to curtail it. And which I must tell you, as far as Ibuzo is concerned today, if you as a developer grabs somebody's land or a particular family's land, unless the matter did not get to the table of our local government chairman, I believe justice must be done. Yes.
That's really intelligent and medicating at the same time. Have you ever had a case where someone attempted to grab your land? If so, how did you handle it?
Yes, like I've experienced it severally, if I'm not mistaken, and most of the time, it has to do with my brothers.
Wow.
The people, yes, the people in Ibuzo, like we can be from Sabah, from Oboli and all that. So when such matter comes up, I always put myself at the edge of dialogue. How do we handle this? Amicably. Even at this point, I will be ready to even lose some of my properties.
Wow.
Provided let there be peace. So that's been the way I myself in person handles mine. Because this land grabbing of a thing can happen to anybody. I would title it an accident. You understand? Because anybody can just batch into your own land and start giving you issues. Wow. And you will be left with no option than to attend to that issue. Immediately.
So that it doesn't digress on it.
Exactly.
Okay, some people believe local authorities and security agents turn a blind eye to land grabbing because they benefit from it. What's your take? I understand that the local government chairman has just stepped in to put a stop and curb the actions to a certain level. But what's your take on that narrative?
Yes, like I earlier said, that our local government chairman has kind of caged that very situation.
Okay.
I said it before.
Do you think there are people outside that jurisdiction that are involved and benefiting from it, that are top those of the community?
For somebody to say that, I'll tell you it's a false accusation. It's a false information. Okay. It doesn't work like that.
It's nice to hear that directly from you.
Yes, see, we all are human, and police, they are all human beings.
Yes.
What's it called? ICP, they are also human beings. Anti-cult and all that. When they do the little they can, they are not God. I believe we should stop all this condemnation. Like
negative.
Yes, like if you check some times ago, or check the social media, if anything good is happening in Ibuzo, nobody tells about it. Nobody throws it on air. But when a little thing, an accident occur, you will see some people coming to social media to say bad thing against the same community you call your own. Not thinking that you are tarnishing the image of the community. So I believe it's even early time. All these people must be checkmated.
Exactly.
Yes. Because things that are happening in Wuzo, yes, it's happening. It's also happening other places. You don't throw our own on the air every now and then. No, I believe we're not going to take it no more.
Okay, that was quite enlightening. I mean, the way you sound, it shows how deep you are in the game and your knowledge. I believe the viewers out there will have a lot of things to pick from what you're saying. Okay, before we push further with more questions, let's know the number 4 song. Which record are you putting that?
Yes, I will go for my very good friend, Sparkle T.
Wow, shout out to Sparkle T.
Yeah, it's Sparkle T.
Yes.
They one titled Begin When They Saw the Press or something like that. You understand?
So why exactly do you like that song?
Yes, I like that song because if you listen to the words in that very song, you will learn a lot. It's a word of advice. It's a word that I see that all he is saying there is, when you make this money, do not misuse it.
Wow.
And make sure your family are very much okay before you start balling. You know, some men don't do without balling. Yes, so I love that music because there's a lot of message in it.
SparkleTHustle.com has been logged in on TOMPOLO's number 4 spot for the week. Let's check out the record. I believe you have a tale or two to pick out from the jam. Let's go.
Which kind heart you get? Then they beat mama for house, you pay 1 year for hotel. Mom see we sell a rapper, bail you for sell. No be to be a biggie boy, you share you get the sense. Use your head before them go use them for you. If you broke, you will know that no one loves you. That is my little advice for you. Give to my leg before you give up your nuju. Brotherly biggie girl, you body cash you. Money go bring them come. www.hustle.com. Obi yoga boogie yeah, boy you see that kingdom.
Welcome back to the show. This is the Weekly Top 5 series. Don't forget your number 1 music podcast worldwide. And this is DJ Randy Universe, your host. If this is your first time of watching, don't forget to like, share, subscribe to the YouTube channel. Most importantly, turn on notification updates so you don't miss out on any of the amazing episodes coming your way. Don't forget, we still have TOMPOLO in the building. He's a real estate consultant, a business mogul, he's a musician. A lot of you don't know that. And also, he's a philanthropist. We don't have to forget that fact. Okay, now, before we move to the number 3 spot for today, let's go deeper to some questions. Cultism is a deep-rooted issue in Delta State. What inspired you to take a stand against it? Because we've seen your motivation and how you fight against cultism to a free test, despite some issues and allegations that have been posted to that you were a cultist and all that. So, why did you stand to fight against cultism?
Yes, thank you, Mr. Randy. Cultism in general, I don't think personally I have issues with it. I don't. Yes, I repeat, cultism in general, bracket, I myself, I don't have anything against it. But it's the violent pattern of it, or side of it, that I have issues with.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
So, cultism, most of all these confraternities are legally registered.
Yes,
they are legally registered.
It's the negative part of it that you are fighting against.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
For example,
now, like when they will say this court against this court have clash, before you know they start carrying rifles all around. Before you know, they begin to count 1 1 2 1. Now person papa, person mama, person brother.
9 they go.
9 they go. Even there was a time they made me the commander of anti-cult in Obashuku.
Wow.
Yeah, and I must say, in the history of anti-cult, I'm the only person that has left his jurisdiction to go to another place and carry out the commanded duty and all that. When I got to Ogwash, it was hell. Wow. It wasn't easy. It wasn't easy. And with the help of the police and all that, I believe we made a very, very, very big impact.
Wow.
In Ogwashuku.
That's really
Yes. I believe when I then left Ogwashuku, when I was brought back to Ibuzo, sorry, I would say the people that are in charge, they failed to plan themselves. Yes. Because most of all these small boys has given them tips. They've sold out their right because of tips. Now, they cannot carry out their duty diligently. Yes. That's why I keep telling some persons it's not every gift you accept. No, it's a gift. Yes, I know. But it's not compulsory you have to accept it. You should check it, monitor it, examine it if it's what is going to favor you at the end of it. So I believe for Cultism it's like it's beginning to top the table again at this time. And what I will appeal to our leaders, traditional leaders, politicians and all that, is to put us together to know how we can manage it. Because I must tell the blunt truth. Nobody feels erase Cultism. Yes. But I see the possibility of erasing the violence in it. Yes.
Okay, some people say fighting Cultism is dangerous because it puts you against powerful figures. Have you ever received threats from activism?
Yes, severally. Wow. Threats, attack, and all that, severally. And that is why it is important that you have to behave or know the tricks of a criminal for you to enable you apprehend that same criminal. What am I trying to say? Many men don't run shit. There are things we did when we were kids that at this age now, we're like, if I had known, there's no profit in this thing. But you will not also blame us. You will also blame yourself. Because now within the rain then, now you do. Now we have seen it that is very, very wrong. So it's now our own duty to manage the ones that are coming up. To let them know that Cultism, it's a no game. Most especially that violentic part of it. Because as a cultist, there's nothing you expect or what you gain than either they kill you or you kill somebody. These are the two things. And once you take his soul, there's everything that somebody will take your own soul too. That's it. So what I want or what I would suggest and still saying is the ones that are doing the job, let's encourage them. Because somebody cannot leave his family and come outside. You know, anti-cult is a voluntary outfit. Exactly. Nobody pays them. Anything you see anti-cult is doing, they tax themselves to do it. Voluntarily. So, can you imagine a scenario when after doing all this, you and I that are sleeping in the house, we just come the next morning to throw an allegation on them? Now, if they decide that they're not going to do it again, do you know the kind of atrocity that will be committed under a twinkle of an eye in the community? So they themselves putting their life on the line. I believe if not at all, the disaster will clap for them. Yes.
Do you think the government is serious about ending cultism, or are they just playing politics with you?
Mr. Randy, you know, in Nigeria would do. We cannot talk when we say if I reach out, my house don't be open roof. So let's leave that question for some other time.
Oh boy, I beg, I get you. Okay, let's begin with the number 3 spot of the week. Which of the record will you be fixing in that position?
Yes, Plantation Boys.
What's the genre of song?
You and I.
Wow.
Yeah, you and I. Yes.
Plantation, but wow, I really missed the pump anyway.
Yeah, no, I say you and I, we're meant to be together, baby. Can't you see?
You are the,
I love that song.
Number 3 spot for the week, You and I by Plantation Boys has been locked in by TOMPOLO. Let's check out the work now together.
Close my eyes, I go to see your lovely face. I never thought that you would have to turn your back on our loving, baby.
That was You and I by Plantation Boys. Man, I think that song stands the test of time because that song don't actually old. When I will be OGs now, I don't understand. That's quite interesting. Okay, we'll play a game of this or that before we move down to the number 2 spot for you.
Alright.
But let's ask some fewer questions before then.
Okay.
Ibuzo has been in the news for kidnapping cases recently. What do you think is fueling these incidents? What do you think might be the backbone?
Yes.
They have insiders as well.
Yes.
They have people who friend the notice.
From my own observation, because not say what you know see for a guy, but the talk on one side. From my own observation, there is an insider. Yes, there is an insider. Why I say there is an insider is, it is not that easy.
Yeah.
For a Fulani man to come down to this place,
Yeah.
kidnap somebody, and go into the bush. Now, when they call you, when you listen to the person that is talking to you, you will know it's not a Fulani man. I see it as a division of labor. The Fulani is come, grab somebody and hand over to us, yes. Because those people they hand over to, they are part of us. Yes, because I was opportune to be in a position of speaking to one of them sometimes ago when one of my friends fell victim. The intonation shows that this person is my brother. This person is not a full animal. So there is an insider. There is. And it is what the whole Ibuzo, because security in everybody business. Don't not leave one for chairman, look at or leave one for police or leave one for anti-court. No. All of us need to be vigilant to carry out this thing. These kidnappers, I know, yeah, they're strong, I know, but na Ibuzo be this now. If Ibuzo boys ready for them, I beat my chest. They will come off.
Okay, what can be done to stop the rising cases of kidnapping? And if you had direct control, what's the first move you making?
Yes, the first move I make like this. Let's just do like. Let me shift this conversation a little bit. Like now, crime in general. Then inside the crime you find this what's it called, kidnapping matter of a thing.
Yes.
We also need to take it very, very serious. Like some weeks ago, I was able to buy about 15 to 20 CCTVs, solar, and I mounted them in some bad corners inside Ibuzo. As I'm talking to you, I can show you on my phone. Yes, even if they destroy, because where it's difficult is something happened here and you did not see anybody. You did not know where to start your investigation from. But in a situation whereby when the person is coming to destroy the camera is picking the person. Even if the person now let us succeed to destroy it. Yes. Then we'll start from there. And secondly, yes, criminals. I know and I believe that camera is always a threat to them. Yes. Whether I know they work safe, it's always a threat to them. They will not have this free liberty that it used to be. After all, they're not going to get trace. I believe from there, if we can mount it everywhere, everybody should be concerned. You should always watch your phone. I believe from there, we will be able to
start.
Combinate gradually. From there, we'll take it off. Yes.
That's really, really interesting to know. Quite educating and enlightening at the same time. Okay, let's get to play a game of this or that. So let you have to get to know your partner. Would you choose money or fame?
That's a very, very strong and difficult question. Should I choose money or fame? Money or fame?
Yes.
God, that's serious. That's serious. The two good child.
But which one?
Everybody need that or more. money can buy fame. Yeah. What money cannot buy does not exist. So make Oluwa give me money. I go shop, go buy fame.
Phone calls or SMS?
SMS.
Well, like phone call. Wow.
I respond to SMS quickly and phone calls. Yeah.
All interesting. Happiness or success? Would you choose happiness? Success?
Just it's a similar question to what I've just answered. Happiness or success?
Yes.
Success can buy me happiness.
Do you think these all successful people are out there that are happy?
No, it's not all.
Yeah, but you choose to be successful.
Yes, it's not all, and it depends how your whatsoever. You know where I'm going.
Success level is,
or where it come from. Yes, from where it comes from, because you cannot take a life and start making wealth and you think you have a rest of mind. It's a no game.
I say you are successful.
Yes, it's a no game. That's it.
That answers it all. I believe this insight to make you know Tom P on a multiple level. And now don't talk, say you know they like phone calls. So text him. If you're the type that want to reach out to him, I believe you should text him first before reaching out to him. Let's know the number 2 song, buddy.
Yes, my number 2 song for the week it will be Wyclef Jean. That's Diallo.
Wow.
Yeah.
Your playlists are so
you know,
and
say
you still play them today.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. As a matter of fact, if I'm on stage, I do them on stage.
Wow.
Yeah, I do that. I love them because those are the music that sends message. Like Yoruba always say, that music is not noise. It's not all about noise. Music is supposed to be an avenue to send message, to encourage people, to advise people. So if you check all this lineup of music, you'll know that yes, that's what we need.
Playlist is quite hard. Wyclef Jean. Diallo by Wyclef Jean has been locked in on Compolo's number 2 spot for the week. Let's quickly go and check out the record.
You said he reached, sir, but he didn't have no peace, sir. But now he rests in peace, sir, in the belly of the beast, sir. Diallo, Shemala to Stephen Biko.
Yes, good evening, everybody. Nice to have you here. Like you know, my name's Mr. Izuka Kenneth Ezeife, aka TOMPOLO. A real estate mogul. I'm a philanthropist and somehow a gifted musician. All right, don't forget you're locked into Top 5 series by DJ Randy. And if it must interest you to know, my number 1 song on the list is Coast to Coast. It was done by Westlife. I must not fail to say something here if I draw the curtain. I must not fail to appreciate our own DJ Randy. I don't really know how to classify him, but I believe he's a master planner. Yes, he's a master planner. He's a man that has dreams, and I believe nothing shakes him because I've known him for a quite long time now. So I believe we have to say thank you to him, and we'll have to encourage him in the little way we can. We should let's appreciate him because he's trying to bring in something different into the society that will even draw our attention. Possibly that will also draw our attention away from cultism and other crimes, because entertainment is power. Yes. So shout out to DJ Randy. God bless you and stay well. And please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And I'll be very, very grateful. Thank you very much. Good night.
Soledad, it's a keeping for the lonely since the day that you were gone.
Randy.
That was Coast to Coast by Westlife. Wow, these songs makes me really reminisce my old days, and I think I'm going to add that song back to my list. Yes. Sadly, this is all job because for the day. Don't forget, Tom B is a real estate mogul, a business mogul, a philanthropist, and also is a musician. So if you have live concerts and you want him to perform, that's his number right there on the screen. Alright, see you some other time. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe to the YouTube channel. Most importantly, turn on notification updates so you don't get to miss out on any of the amazing episodes coming your way. Ciao, boss.